I've become quite accustomed to the word adversity over my 18 years of life. I was born missing 2/3 of my left leg, which is known in the medical community as femoral focal deficiency, or PFFD. This is a complex birth defect in which the upper part of my femur bone is either malformed or missing. If this doesn't sound great enough, my tibia didn't end into normal size either. Having this physical disability has affected me in both positive and negative ways. I've always walked and ran differently than others, been perceived as less physically functional, and been underestimated my performance abilities. At times, I struggled with body image and insecurities about myself, but the most difficult thing was I often felt alone as an amputee. Spending time with other amputees outside of my everyday life created a source of comfort and security. I've been attending a camp called Camp No Limits, which is Camp for Kids with Limb Loss, since I was about 3 years old. Over the years, this community has shown me ways I could adapt mentally and physically. I just need to apply them. Growing up, I always played sports with able-bodied kids, never feeling that I was disadvantaged. All I knew is that I had to work harder and learn how to best use my skill set. I developed throwing with my left arm at a young age. This was able to enhance my balance and power throwing football and baseball, allowing me to use my prosthetic to push off for more concentrated power. Once I began playing at higher level of athletics, I had to learn how to use more advanced prosthetics. One of these is my running leg, which is much lighter and has more balance. At first, it was incredibly hard to control this newfound speed as well as my lateral movements. After years of practice, I have now grown to be able to use it for every single sport. Adapting also occurred for me academically. In elementary school, I struggled in some subject with focus and retention. In middle school, I got tired of feeling like I wasn't gaining anything from my experiences in the classroom, and I began applying the habits and skills in academics the same way I did in sports. This meant trying new strategies that took me out of my comfort zone and repeating them over and over again. For math and sciences, it was memorizing every function that would be on the next quiz or test. For Mandarin, English, and history, reading through the text multiple times allowed me to retain key details. For prior essays, tests, and quizzes, noticing how each teacher graded these out loud for an advantage of a higher grade. These strategies took me from a mediocre student to a student who takes multiple APs in honor classes, where my grades aren't that bad. The next chapter of my life will involve a lot of personal growth and evolution. A part of me is scared of stepping outside of this comfort zone at Arlington and attending a large-scale university. Some questions that are always jumping around in my head are, how big will my class size be? Will I be able to make new friends? Am I going to have to cook on a regular basis? What if my roommate is a complete psychopath who really enjoys setting things on fire? All of these questions would be overwhelming and intimidating had I not developed the ability to adapt to the challenges I've experienced in my life. As a person with a disability, I have many strengths, greatest of being able to work through extremely difficult situations. So no matter the loss, the mental struggles, and the jump from high school to college, I know I'll adapt to my ever-changing environment on top. Thank you. First, I would like to thank all the teachers and staff members of Arlington Prep these past 7 years. Each one of you has left a lasting impact on me, not only as a student, but as a person. I would not be in the position I am without you. And I greatly thank you for all the support you have given me. Next is the class of 2023. We have been through a lot these past couple of years, but we all made it out of those dark times and we're all standing here today. You have all left a lasting impression on me, and I appreciate the great friendships and the great times. I'm going to miss every single one of you next year, but I know with past experiences that all of you will do great things at college and the rest of your lives. I'd also like to thank the basketball, football, baseball, and cross-country teams. Thank you for all the memories, the moments of glory, as well as the moments of hardship. Being a part of these teams has made me a better man, and I'm grateful that I can call you my teammates. I'd also like to thank Coach Connie, Coach Serino, and Mr. Spencer for believing in me and supporting me to be more successful than I've ever imagined in my athletic endeavors. You all saw me for my ability, not my disability. I sincerely appreciate it. I want to thank my grandparents and my extended family members who couldn't be here today, but are always cheering me on from across state lines. I can't wait to throw snowballs at you guys soon. I also want to thank my one and only sibling, my sister Tori. She's always been my biggest cheerleader and is the kindest and funniest person I know. She's a fierce protector of her little brother, and I'm grateful to have her in my life. I'd also like to thank my brother-in-law, Brian, for being the best older brother I never knew I wanted. And a special thank goes out to my nephew, Ron. You've been a continuous source of life and joy for me and my family. I can't wait to see
the person you'll grow into, as well as I'm looking forward to when we can play catch for the first time. Now I'm on to Dad.
Mom, you're the strongest, funniest, and most hardworking person I've ever known. Each day seeing what you do inspires me, from starting work in the early parts of the morning to sometimes getting home at 8 o'clock at night. At the same time, you've been running a successful business as well as dealing with me and Dad, which can be a difficult task. I can only hope that I can accomplish as much as you have done in a short amount of time. I love your cynical humor, your tips for how I should drive, and our car rides from your office. Listen to both of our favorite bands enjoying each other's company. The fondest memory of my life was our week-long movie marathon. We both were too sick to move. I enjoyed watching the whole Harry Potter series with you, as well as you torturing me by making me watch all the Twilight movies. In both the good and the bad days, you have given me more love and support than I could have ever asked for. I love you more than words can express. I couldn't think of a person that I would rather call my mom. Dad,
you've been my coach, my biggest cheerleader, and my greatest friend. The greatest memories of my life have been with you, whether it be a celebrating, I can't see, whether it be a celebrating on the sidelines after one of our championship games, to watch comfortable run average routes and movies together, screaming playing on the couch, watching our youths play. Every day, I think about how lucky I am to have you in my life. You're the kindest and most genuine human being on this planet. You've always been right by my side, no matter what. You have taught me almost everything I know today, with you and Lord making me the man I am today. I hope that I have made you and Mom proud. And I hope I continue to do so. Most kids have a favorite superhero, whether it be Superman, Batman, etc. For me, you've been my superhero, Dad, and will always continue to be. I'm going to miss both of you so much in college. I know it won't be a short drive or a phone call away, but I'm going to miss you guys every second. Love you.